It's time to finally finish this. Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason and welcome you back to more Donkey Kong Bananza. Last time, we made it all the way to pretty much the end of the Radiance layer, other than where Grumpy Kong is. We also managed to get every single remaining fossil and Bananium gem. Well, almost every Bananium gem. The only one we're missing is the one from Smashing Tone, and I managed to go ahead off screen and get the rest of the crystals. Pretty much, if you go to sublayer 202 and you just keep resetting the terrain in this area, you can pretty much grind off the crystals there, and just because it all stacks. Even when you reset the terrain, you can just grind off the crystals there. It makes it easier. But through that, we've obtained all of the Bananium gems in this layer. So now I'm going to go ahead and warp back up here, because now we're going to turn in our fossils. Because doing so, we'll have plenty of new outfits to go for. We have black breeches. These will reduce damage from enemies. Looks like we have defense breeches, which will also reduce damage from enemies. Getting the full extent of them is 25%. We have the Bananium Chip Bolo level 1, which increases the chance of doubling any Bananium chips you collect by 20%. This is a very useful item for something that we're going to get into much later. But you will probably want to have it on hand, later on. All right, let's go ahead and get the rest of the Radiant outfits for Pauline. And we also have some new fur for DK. We have Lemonade Gradient Fur and Shiny Cyan Fur. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and change our outfit. Still think I'm gonna keep the treasure tie for now, though. As for this, Lemonade looks nice, but I think we're gonna go for the Shiny Cyan. I love the shiny. And then we'll go ahead and equip the defense breeches, as the defense breeches are going to be pretty good to us. And then for Pauline, we got purple, blue, and rattle. Let's go for rattle. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, go ahead and take care of all that. Or now that we've taken care of that, we can now head back to the Crystal Cobra Den and make our way towards Grumpy Kong. This is gonna be a career highlight. Let me show you true craftsmanship. Grumpy Kong. He's upgraded himself a bit. Starting off, we're going to want to avoid his attack, as his weapon of choice causes explosions. So we need to be careful. Our best method in defeating him, we need to drag him to pretty much try to push him towards the light. And the best way to do this actually is to just take his explosion, or take his weapon and pretty much hit him with his own weapon. Alright, let's go ahead and... Actually, wait a minute. I might be doing this all wrong now that I think about it. What I'll probably actually want to do... Okay, he's causing explosions there. I think maybe I want to attack the top. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Go ahead and break the inner workings of his thing. Have it drop down. And now we can go ahead and punch him again. And let's finish him off. Still a pretty easy boss fight.
Guess it's time to clock out.
You and me, we're the best! Huh? What's going on? Huh? Huh?
We are without Pauline. While we are without her, we cannot use Bananzas. You're finally awake. So, do you have anything to say for yourself? You are being held under suspicion of wrecking our disco. Just stay put in that jail cell and think about what you've done. So you're a bad guy? Well, watch your step in there. The floor is old and might give way. Huh, and that gives us a hint. We can literally still dive through the floor. And this is going to be our ticket out of here. Go ahead and punch through all this gold. And over there looks to be a Banandium gem. But we just climb out of here. And we've reached the jail hall. Jailbreak! What are you doing out of your cell? Well, whatever. You don't seem like a bad guy anyway. Pauline? Oh yeah, we threw the girl who was with you in jail too. She got the good cell up top with the nice view. Okay, so it looks like Pauline Looks like Pauline ended up getting put into the upper jail cell. So let's go ahead and see if we can find her. Who's this guy? Did you get arrested in the commotion with the harmonial too? That jailer shoved us in here without listening to a word we said. Their outlook is as rigid as their bodies. The girl who was with you got thrown into that cell over there. Pauline! Well, if this isn't entirely ridiculous, me looking at you from the inside of a jail cell. Yes, of course, it's Poppy. Wait, where has Pauline gone? Oh dear, did that rampaging harmonial get her? I suppose that means you're not going to be much help to me right now. This cell simply is simply not my style. I've got to find a way to blast out of here. What to do? What do you want now? I'm sure I ended up here the same way you did. The great harmonial swept me up while it was running wild in the Radiance layer. Next thing I knew, I was here. Void brainwashed the poor thing, you see. He has control of it. It's all part of his ridiculous plan. I have no idea. I've cut all ties with that preposterous president. I have no interest in whatever it is he's doing or wherever it is he's doing it. Alright, so you have to destroy the concrete jail cell. Well, we come through here. We'll find some explosives as well as we have a beaver of alternate color, so that will be something we'll want to work on obtaining. Well, the exit is over there, I see. Time to disappear. Alrighty. Looks like we gotta search for Pauline. First the perfume lady and now you. Yeah, you don't really look like a bad guy either, so we suppose you're free to go. Hang on, the door to this floor is keyed to our residence. Alright, well, the sound is gone, so let's go ahead and smash through. Welcome to the Groove Layer. Sublayer 1300. Banana. Alright, well, we've reached the disco hall. It appears that Poppy Kong has noticed something. You caught up to me. You wouldn't believe what I've had to deal with. I stopped to ask one of the fractones how to get out of here. And do you know what it said? It said the sound turned purple. Not a helpful answer, obviously. Wait a minute. It said the sound turned purple? Perhaps I should use an old trick and look into things. Ah, it's just as I suspected. I see a terravoider beyond each of these 3 doors. That fool. It looks like Void used his obnoxious terravoiders to silence the music. What else can I tell you? He's using the terravoiders to silence the disco's music. See, the Grand Harmonial is a huge music fan. If the disco were to start thumping again, well, the harmonial might just boogie away the brainwashing. You expect me to tell you all of my secrets, do you? Fine, the glasses you've seen me wear are in fact Voidco Intel Sense specs. They have powerful sensors in them. They're stylish enough, but I had hoped I'd never had to use them again. Okay then. Well, looks like we need to find the our first music source. So let's go over here. This is the door to the beat source. Sound from the source used to reach all the way to the disco hall. But then some guy showed up and covered the source in this weird stuff. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make our way through. Looks like we have a bunch of Voidco walls. So we need to have him fall, and then we go here. Ah, I see. So we need to come in this way. Go ahead and destroy these, and destroy this. And by doing so, one, be able to obtain that. But we will also be able to break this free. Of course, DK's not doing too hot. Huh? The path is blocked. You helped us get the sound back, but it still can't reach the disco hall. We thought something like this might happen, so we planned for a tunnel. It's blocked up by dirt now, so it seems. But you seem like someone who'd have no trouble digging your way through it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and head through. We have the beat tunnel. We have to lead the beat all the way through the tunnel and to the hall. Alright, looks like we have to find the second music source. This fellow we're gonna have to run into something with. That sound, it seems a Terravoider has been destroyed. Are you responsible? By the way, this fractone insists I tell it your name. I said your name is DK, but I guess it misheard me. It keeps calling you DJ. Well, either way, it said it would allow you to go through this door as well. Just remember, there are 2 Terravoiders left. What's on your mind now? Ah, the Mindbender masks. Voidco developed brainwashing devices. It's true. They make the wearer's mind totally open to manipulation. Even the largest creature can't resist. Did you notice that mask attached to the Bluster Wing in the Tempest layer? That was a similar brainwashing device. After you beat him in the Radiance layer, he lost all of his motivation. But he's not one to crawl off and lick his wounds. No. He was sick of being pushed around at the company and quit. But he'll find something to pour his heart into. And trust me, he will. That is definitely not the last that we've seen. It's not the last we've seen of Grumpy. Alrighty, well, we can go ahead and turn this into gold. And actually, what we want to do is smash that. Then smash you. Alright, and then we'll be able to smash something else later on as well. And then we have to guide the music to the music hall again. You must be the DJ everyone's talking about. Go right ahead and use the secret tunnel. We never got the chance to clean it out, but it shouldn't stop you, DJ. Alright, it's the same difference. Anything down here? Okay. There is in fact something down here. And bounce up here. Then we just have to make our way through. Turn this into gold. Turn this back into gold as well. Can I pick up this gold, please? There we go. Let's see, anything there? Alright, there we go. Alright, looks like we have to find the third music source. Banana. So the second Terravoider has been destroyed. Listen, the sounds of the beat and the bass are uniting. They're harmonizing within the central speaker. Now, what will you do with the third Terravoider? Is something on your mind, darling? Why, I'm just gathering a bit of information as I do. Well, I'm unable to use the warp gong. Besides, I think it would be fastest to call the Great Harmonial and blast right out of here. Well, we'll see about that. First things first. Obtain that. And also there was this guy over here. So we'll be able to get those. Because of how story-driven this area is, we're going to be taking care of 100%ing it specifically much later. So don't worry about not getting all the Banandium gems or all of the whatchamacallit, crap, what am I trying to say? All the fossils. I swear, one of these days I will get it right. One of these days I'll be able to say fossil without any issue. Yeah, we will, I actually don't think I was supposed to do that. I think I was supposed to turn it to this and then use him to bounce up there. Yeah. Methinks I might have kerfuffled. But it's okay, we'll back it up. There we go. See? It works out. Yeah, we'll get it one of these days. We will say fossil. Yeah, so we'll definitely be back. We'll definitely be back to the we'll definitely be back to the groove layer at some point, and we'll be able to fully complete it then. Right now it's just primarily story focused stuff. Is that really you, the DJ? Aha, we knew it was you. You brought the beat back, so we're big fans of you. And your song, the beat, it and bass mix, it's so powerful. And you're here now to mix in the melody as well. Genius. Well, the tunnel is here is supposed to be secret, but we'll open it up. Anything for you, DJ. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pop through here. And just like last time, we have to lead the tunnel. Or lead it through the tunnel. Looks like we need to go this way. This way. This way. Switch that over. What is... Oh, there's a Banandium gem here. Guess we'll go ahead and obtain that. Why not? And bingo. Alright, now we can summon the Harmonial. Banana. Alright, we got another up or skill point. The music is fully restored. Our disco is grooving again. Oh, DJ, we have a message for you from that perfume lady. Once the 3 sounds reach the disco hall, come to the entrance. That's all. Alright, well, let's go ahead and head over. Looks like there's another thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it real quick. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Poppy. And just like that, three sounds become one. Music is simply simply different elements working in harmony. Speaking of which, DK, you have some nerve to keep me waiting. Now, let's see what happens when you add that drum beat of yours to this song. Woohoo! This is my jam, my go-to! Woohoo! Pauline, is that a small girl by any chance? Did I swallow her? Yeah, I thought so. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. This awful void fellow had me under his control. Ugh. And now that you mention it, my tummy does feel pretty funny. I know. How about you take a dive through my belly and see if you can get her out of there? Alright, looks like we gotta rescue Pauline. It all came together exactly as I planned. Did you think I was just standing around filing my nails? Please. I was studying the disco's sound devices, not to mention organizing the fractones. The music from the speakers merged with the power of your drum beat and echoed across the underground world. This song is the great Harmonio's favorite song, you see. It has set his mind free. Now then, I think it's time for me to make my exit. Any final requests, darling? Bananas? Even if I had some, don't you think I'd give them to you? Do you think I'd give them to you? Please. It's time for my farewell gift. Here. Alright, let's do it.
DK? I have a hard time singing in front of people. But when we're together, I love to sing more than anything. DK, I've never told anyone this before, but I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
Welcome to the feast layer. Sublayer 1400.
Glad I'm on your back again, DK. It feels like I'm home.
Welcome to the feast layer. Here you can join a factory tour and learn all about the wonders of food processing. And please, you must try our famed banana burger.
You hear that, DK? A banana burger and a factory tour. Sign me up. Doesn't sound far. We should go.
And I think that next time on Donkey Kong Bananza, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna tour the feast layer. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like. Trips out a ton. Make sure you subscribe dibbly if you've not already. And I will see you guys all later.